Here we are, Marty.
Are we live?
We are live. We are live. Well, today is going to be the actual first time we're doing a live, so we're going to try and work this out and make it happen. So, what up, Marty? Didn't you have some kind of stupid shit to show me?
No, but first I'm going to tell you about my cigarette deal, because that actually happened to me.
What happened?
I don't be leaving my cigarettes on the table.
Okay.
I don't know if it's ghost, root, I don't know, matrix, I don't know. But this happened to me. The cigarettes were on the table, one here, one here. I had the baby, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to smoke. So I was going to get my pack of cigarettes. And the new pack was still sitting there, but the pack I was smoking was missing. And so I'm looking for it. There's nothing really on the table. There's some diapers and some wipes and an ashtray, but there's nothing on it. And so I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna grab the new pack. I'm gonna smoke, go in the kitchen because the baby's going to come back in there. I'm like, man, I know that pack was practically brand new. So I set the cigarettes on the table, and I look again, and I look on the couch, I dig in the couch, and I sit down. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, man, I know. And I text Josh, and was like, did you grab them cigarettes? And he's like, no. And I look down at the table, and the cigarettes are literally, no kidding, sitting next to each other, just like this. There's no way I missed that.
Right. Well,
I know you think I'm crazy, but
so everybody can see
what you were doing.
Well, hold on. Everybody can see us. Do you wear glasses, or are you supposed to?
Yeah.
Did you happen to have the glasses on during the look?
No, I would have touched the cigarettes. They were so close. I would have touched them. I would have touched the other pack of cigarettes. They were so close.
Are you sure you wasn't just like jonesing for a cigarette?
Oh, no.
And
I just smoked a cigarette.
I'm saying you wanted a fresh pack.
No, that's
I mean, I remember opening up cigarettes back in the day. I loved the fresh.
Yeah, they all taste good to me.
I mean, they all tasted good to me as well. But the first one was always the best. Pulling it fresh out of the fresh pack. So it's like putting a fresh pair of socks on.
No, I'm telling you, they weren't fucking there. Something happened.
All right, let's
disappeared.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Before we answer any of that, why don't we get to something else? You're not crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying I believe everything I want to talk about, but I'm very interested in everything I watch.
All right.
Let's see. Maybe about the cell phones all watch us.
I'm not talking about something that everybody else talk about, Marty.
Okay, I'm talking about what I've heard. Somebody's talking about it.
I hear that, but I'm saying like typically you got like some off the wall shit like we're not going to talk about it, but like with the whole Charlie Kirk thing, that would be nothing that I want to talk about on here right now.
Okay.
But the scenario
right
you have.
Okay, what about all the people saying like there's a lot of different scenarios right now. The rapture's coming.
Yeah, Martina, but if
the
you watch
AI about to take over.
I hear you, but you got to remember, even in Aladdin, they were yelling the world was coming to an end.
Yeah, it's not, a lot of people are talking a lot of different stuff.
Like what?
Like,
I mean, if you're talking about like something that could possibly.
For sure, the what is it called? The data centers are done.
The thing you showed me this morning.
Yeah, the data things they're trying to put everywhere. Like I have some people, like I've heard some people like say it's to gather information about all of us. Like, for instance, it's like it's saying that you know how we're I'm sorry, I'm not going to get that thing.
Now we're that's what I've gotten so far.
No.
data centers.
The data centers, and
I mean, don't you think that it would have been easier to do some type of population control, whatever the Rona was at that?
yeah, but that messed up. They messed up.
They didn't mess up. The streets were empty. That was
Yeah,
smart.
that was them collecting data then too. That was something for them to do. I don't know if
I mean, they were just trying to make sure if they asked us to stick a dick in our mouth, we probably would.
right. Let me look.
Yeah, there you go. Get onto your info machine.
I will.
I'm glad you figured something out.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And while she's looking that up, everybody, we're going to try and I'm going to try and make sure that I post cameras up all around everywhere just to have fun. Now this lady's stupid. We need to get talk to my head.
Wearables
and non-contact human activity recognition radar.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, remote patient monitoring, Health and Human Services, nano.gov. Take the nano drops or you are in non-compliance for Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, blind, disabled, deaf, whatever. Last summer, last winter, all of this year with codes from Social Security and your insurance providers. It's called Healthcare 4.0 for bio tokenized economy. Every cell in you is in use. That will change your universal basic income and what geospatial location you are allowed to travel to. Why?
We're talking Hunger Games.
Biotokenized
Yeah, I'm doing it
economy.
anytime. I'm just they're saying we've got like the stuff in us already since 2014. Anybody on Medicaid, disability, Social Security,
All right. Well,
antibodies, and what it does is
how can you say that? Anybody that's on Medicaid. I mean, I'm not, but like, let's say I am. I don't never go to the doctor.
right. You've never been to the doctor since 2014,
Not gotten injected with anything. No.
right? Well, then you're probably clear.
Just a minute ago,
I
you
don't
were
know how
like
it
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it works. I'm not saying I didn't believe it all, but I'm just saying that it's very interesting to me.
Nah, yeah, I completely understand it being interesting. If you like, I mean, what about Tom and Jerry?
You're fucking stupid.
I'm just saying, Tom and Jerry, after like the 47th episode, Tom used to blink. And then in the 47th episode or 56th episode, something like that, real late in the episode, not real late, obviously, they've been going for 100 years. But there were, after that episode, the episode that I'm speaking of is an episode where Tom, like, dies and goes to heaven, and he gets to come back. Mm-hmm. And Tom had caught Jerry multiple times before this episode. Since this episode's aired, he hasn't, on top of, he hasn't blinked since then either. Is he dead?
No.
Then why hasn't he blinked since that episode that he died in? Why hasn't he caught Tom or Jerry since then?
He's a cartoon, it's totally different.
True, but if they're manipulating things, think about it.
I think they could be. They really could be doing a lot of stuff that we don't know about.
Well, of course, they're doing a lot of stuff that we don't know about Martina, but everybody's got some type of AI fucking deal in them that's on Medicaid or.
Right.
Well, there's a certain culture that probably should be watching out. No, hold the applause, hold the applause.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of the word that it's called.
So you're gonna let somebody else tell us.
Well, it's because that's where I heard it from. I'm just trying to see what it's called. Bioelectric health apps. It's your biological. Like they're saying is overall, our kids and their kids are going to be the last biological regular people that are going to be born with whatever they've injected in us and our kids. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to be biological. Like they're not going to have the, you know how we have electricity in our bodies, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, or like you can like feel someone's energy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, I get what you're saying.
like they're not going to be able to do that anymore. It's going to be like bots.
Well, then you're talking about everybody getting that Elon Musk chip in their head.
Well, that's what they want us to do.
Right, but that's the problem is if nobody does it, but the two people that have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot to talk about on that. That doesn't make any sense to me, and there's no kind of proof or nothing to go off of.
No, that's what. We don't know. Could be truth to it.
I said no proof, right? I said there ain't no proof behind the truth behind it.
Right.
So,
well, she explains it. Like she explains it gets down deep.
I heard you listen to that lady earlier, and all I can think is, cool, this lady crazy.
Yeah, but all theories sound crazy.
No, not all theories sound crazy. That lady sounded crazy. The moment I heard her voice, I was like, come on, not her again. I felt bad for both of us up there. I was like, man, I got a conspiracy for her.
Well, there's all kinds of like the dragon in the water. There's a big dragon. Supposedly almost as big as the world.
Yeah, you showed me that picture too.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's two of them.
She is crazy. She is crazy.
We live on a dragon, supposedly.
We do.
That's why Earth is alive. But it's saying Earth is alive.
You guys see this? I hope you guys see this.
I'm not saying we live on a dragon.
Yeah, you just did.
No,
you're right. You said we lived on two dragons.
Well,
that's why
it's
the Earth
actually
is
like
alive.
California.
Yeah, you showed me the picture all the way up to Antarctica. And then another one down south by like Chile and all that. Yeah, you showed me. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy. Especially she used to wear a helmet.
No, the fuck I didn't.
She did.
Everybody fucking knows I didn't wear no damn helmet.
Yes, you did. We got tired of buying them because you kept eating them.
No, it's a fucking.
So, yeah. Wondering. You've got to have something better than that.
Okay. Well, I've got the map of. If they let me save it, because they don't let you save shit. Which is why don't they let you save shit? Because it's.
What do you mean save stuff?
Like when you save shit on your phone, like TikToks or whatever, they will delete them and you won't have them anymore.
I'm confused. How can you save something to your phone and then delete it?
Now save it to your phone. Save it to your. You can't save none of this to your phone.
I'm gonna have to get a TikTok to find out. I mean, I got a TikTok.
See, it's not even on here.
You want to hear something crazy? shit, yo.
Is this that same data center that?
Must be fucking important. We bought the power plants so they can provide electricity.
They've already paid the gas companies for the gas to run these things. And they're saying we got, like, they're still saying, like, people can talk about we're talking about it. But it's already paid for.
But you just said how much was their?
Oh, that, yeah. That they said that if you get, it's not here yet, but if you get the data box on your house, you get internet and lights for $150 a month. But we're paying $500 a month in lights right now. They're going to take all that away for $150 for your internet and your light bill. And there's nothing behind it.
Right, but they just said that they were going to. How much was he talking about? How much was he talking about it was going to cost?
That guy, this guy that I was just listening to.
Yeah.
But they're also building transmission lines to add to energy transfer for them to supply them a pipeline of natural gas. 36-inch pipeline. They're going to provide them 1 billion cubic feet a day of natural gas.
Yeah, this guy sounds like he's got a lot that he knows.
They can provide electricity.
They can find electricity.
Now, energy says it's not going to raise the prices.
So you got like fucking Jetbox where he's telling us the story.
Damn good thing, huh? But they're also building transmission lines to add to the grid, so any excess electricity that they make can help go to some.
You can't dismiss it though. You can't dismiss it and say it's a lie.
That artificial intelligence must be.
No, you're right. I can't honestly say that it's a lie. You're right. What I'm saying is how are we going to go off of some weirdo's fucking, yeah, this is what's going on today.
No, he works for a gas company or something.
And he was talking about the electricity.
Because he knows about the gas coming to that he probably can't even see no order.
What do you mean?
If he's like, just like if you work for them, like electricians know more than what they say too.
As far as I used to work for Breedlove Dobbs Heating and Cooling, didn't nobody tell me nothing.
No, like electrician supposedly was working with body healers and stuff. They go off vibration and sound for your body, they heal you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So electricians were working with them people to come up to help make these data centers.
What were the plumbing company doing?
I don't want to I'm saying, but this guy worked for the gas company, and obviously he's seen an order, or thinks he's seen an order, whatever. And they're saying they're supposed to be getting, they're already laying pipeline for that. Maybe he's laying the pipeline.
I'd not be laying pipeline.
You're stupid.
Yeah, lame or not. Am I tripping or is she losing it?
I'm not losing it. There's a lot of different conspiracies, though, yeah.
You're completely right. I don't know which Lawson it is, but somebody's saying it's lame. But I'm telling you right now, they're probably talking about your stupid conspiracy.
I have it on here. On either one of my phones, and I just saved it.
twinning. You know, believe it or not, my phone used to have a friggin' lock on it, face description lock. Martina tells me all the time.
We don't look alike.
We don't. But tell him, was my face?
Yeah, we had the same phone, and I had an ad on someone in my phone I couldn't get off. And he was trying to show me his phone didn't have it.
Yeah.
And
okay, I know who this is now. I promise you, you probably would have unlocked my phone too, dude. It's David.
Where's David?
You can't see. There's no way you can see.
No,
and then there's Brittany.
Oh, I guess.
She can't read, brother. And how you doing, Brittany? Yeah, but there's more than just one D. Lawson, brother. What's your mom's name to start with? Mm-hmm. And then you're supposed to be working.
Are they talking to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
He wrote lame, and then he wrote twinning, and then Brittany was like, "Hey," and I was like, "I thought you're supposed to be working." He's like, "I am." Are you now watching shit with the fucking Duck Dynasty guys?
It's not the Duck Dynasty guy.
It looked just like fucking whatever his name is. Are you working hard, brother?
Oh yeah, this is the AIs made their own fucking Bible, whatever religion.
Good. I need a new chain, brother.
A new religion.
I don't need a new religion.
No, I'm saying AI made their own religion, and that is what they pray to, a lobster.
Yeah, and there's a spaghetti god or some shit. I'm not listening to all that.
That's why you got me on here to listen to.
Nah,
I'm your
guest. I hear that.
Listen to me.
I'm listening to that. I'm listening to you. Can't tell me about a new religion.
He's
You're
a
gonna have to send me a
spaceman. Look
picture.
at his outfit. He's a spaceman.
Yeah, he's got to know what he's talking about.
Just like all the stuff I saved about the space and being fake and shit, all disappeared off there.
What do you mean it disappeared?
I save it and then it disappears. Maybe it isn't here. No, it's not here because I actually like music and shit.
What do you mean?
Like right here, say this. If you're watching something, you hit this, it goes into this cap, all this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not my stuff ain't in here. It's all missing.
Right. Why don't you go to somebody else's stuff and see if their stuff's missing?
Why would I can't go to somebody else. I can't go to someone else's page. I don't know if they got the same thing I do.
What disappeared?
Lots of stuff like the the fucking.
Never mind, Dave.
Huh?
He was answering the question that all your stuff disappeared.
What exactly?
He said disappeared. I was like, well, what happened to all your stuff? He wrote disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared. Because they take it off there because they don't want anybody to see it. But the astronauts are just ones that were just stuck in space.
Right.
Like their video, 2 of them are actors. Only 2 actors went into space and was stuck there forever.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? We're gonna have to work with something better than that, Marty.
With what?
Not better than your
My phone?
Yeah, well, no, your phone's fine as long as you can find something good to work off of.
It's just it showed me what it wants to show me.
What is it, like your globe, like your crystal ball?
It's like this year. I think this is it. It talks about how they had
Right, where's the say right now? So my father was an air traffic controller. He was a master sergeant in the Air Force. My mom, though, was a civilian. She was working.
Hey, David, you just send me a pic for that too.
Recently, until Trump, she was on the Joint Chiefs of Staff, which is the highest level of military in the country. Okay, my parents are very smart people. My dad and my mom, they had all the encyclopedias. They had the history of music, the history of art, the history of this, all these old books, right? So my whole childhood, I indulged in books that have not known people read. My father had a bunch of books that were written from 1982, 1981 until 1993, 94. It was several books. Each book, they talked about a different part of their new world, okay? One book, they talked about RFID chips, how they were going to make them the size of rice grains, how they would start off by putting them in animals, dogs, and pets, just in case they got lost. They would be tracking devices, and they would put them into the debit cards and the credit cards, and then there would be RFID chips that would be trackable in all things that they needed from finance and to medical systems. And they said they would have an organized event that would force the world to then, from animals, implant these chips into humans. This is for entertainment purposes. These are just books that I read. They have books talking about the implementation of social media and how that while keeping everybody distracted, endless scrolling. In the 90s, 94, they were talking about addicting people to devices and scrolling that would keep them constantly looking down at the device. There were many more, but I'm trying to make a point here, right? So when they mention the Knicks versus the Spurs, at 40 years old, my mindset was seeing this, and it was important. So just about a year, I think it was 98, right before the NBA playoffs, Princess Diana was taken, right? Princess Diana was taken. Come back to that point later. And in 99, the Spurs played the Knicks. New York Knicks, right? New York. Now, if anybody knows the ancient maps, New York is modern Babylon, ancient Babylon. And Texas is ancient Egypt. And the last time these two teams played, it was to end the millennium. It was the last finals of 1999. Then they had this myth that in 2000, all the computers were going to go crazy, malfunction, anything ran digitally was going to shut down. That didn't end up happening. But the digital realm took a major shift around this time. After 2000, we began to have Napster. We began to have movie downloads, pirating, music streaming, music download. This was the wild, wild west for a place that was really new to the human mind. Internet, downloads, websites, porn. Remember when porn wasn't even videos? It used to be JPEGs and pictures. You had a bunch of horny men to nothing but pictures, no movement, no motion. That's how old and how new the internet was then. Then as we had this digital tech boom, we began to see new laws and new regulations come online. And then boom, World Trade Center gone, right? And the World Trade Center, as tragic as it was used in order to gain more control through laws such as the Patriot Act, which allowed them to spy on you in private.
I don't know
They
about
altered that man's destiny
my
for
plan
a
is.
purpose. And his purpose is soon to be realized when his father passes, and his husband Charles, and he becomes the king of all this new age. This is why I'm saying it feels eerie.
Wasn't he not supposed to be king
Because all
anyway?
the technological shifting and all the laws changing and all the wars that came, they still didn't have that guy on the stage. He wasn't his time. But you get milk now. Now it's almost his time. His daddy has cancer, so his dad isn't going to be on the throne much longer. And as a young man in his 40s, early 50s, he has the charisma needed to get the whole world on board. But something that needs to take place before they can make this transition is the laws need to change a little bit more. They need to take a few more freedoms from you. I mean, they need to take a few more freedoms from the public before they can lock down the new Roman Empire through technology. You see Elon, who was supposedly from South Africa, but South Africa was nothing but taken over colonized by the British, which will make him British. Donald Trump, Roman, tied back to the British. All these people are in alliance to the Roman British throne. Yes, England is modern day Rome. Why do you think after Rome stopped colonizing, Britain took over from China to Thailand to South Africa to the Americas? They never stopped what was already taking place for millenniums. So as we watch another Knicks versus Spurs finals, let's keep in mind all the things that happened after the last one, because we know they move in cycles, they move in patterns. And the last time this pattern happened, there was a lot of things that happened later on afterwards, very soon after. So just keep your eyes open and pay attention to the next 18 to 24 months, because it's going to be a doozy based off the cycles. I'm really trying to find the right words to say right now.
All right. Well,
What do you think of that?
we have a whole day ahead of us. And he was talking about timing anyway. So, speaking of the time, we're a little over 30 minutes on this anyway.
Let's jam out some music.
Well, we're definitely going to jam out. We'll be back. It was fun. It'll get funner, I promise. Later.
You like talk shit?
I just talk too much.
You can talk shit.